When Christians are just doing well, the enemy wins. And I'll prove it to you. Hey, my name is Paul Bocco. I've had 10 different businesses. 3 were train wrecks. 3 were 6 figures. The last 3 have been 7 figures. And had I known what I know today, I'd have 1 business at 8 figures. I don't say that to brag, right? I say that because when I set out on this path to help other Christians to do more than just to have successful businesses, pay the bills, afford nice things, play the game, I was met with unusual resistance. As the Christian Business Incubator has grown by helping our brothers and sisters escape the pits of purposeless businesses, dead-end jobs, the 40-40 plan, the rat race, we've made more of an effort to have a stronger outreach through paid media. Recently, we had a normal team meeting, but I noticed something different. My head of marketing didn't look so happy. And I asked him, why the long face? What's going on? I was absolutely shocked with what he said next. He said a certain company, one of the major search engine companies that begins with a G, throttled our outreach in a massive way, meaning they wouldn't run our ads. And I thought maybe it was like a tech issue or something like that. I was floored when I learned why. Here's why. I'm not making this up. This is absolutely the truth. Because we help Christian business people start and scale businesses, they, the unnamed company that begins with a G and ends with an E, told my team that my father's words in the Bible that I was quoting, like Jesus, were too damaging. Let me say that again. They said directly from their team, we were told that Christianity is damaging and that I had to make a choice. I had to either stop quoting the Bible or be silenced. And it was in that moment that I started to realize that this is happening all around us. And I got fired the heck up. We see it, and in a flash, I just saw it. I saw people, our brothers and sisters who have strong beliefs about babies and life, about identity, and who can go in what bathrooms, about principles. Biblical principles are being shut down, silenced, ostracized, and I'm sick and freaking tired of it. And for a minute, it made me feel afraid for my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, and they're removing his name from our society. And those people that I see with horns and loudspeakers and signs on the street, they get a free pass and they can talk about whatever crap au jus they want, crap of the day, this woke culture. And I'm sick of it, okay? And we need to be standing for what's right and standing on the founding principles that our country was founded on, which are biblical Christian principles, period, okay? And I'm sick of seeing people silenced in those areas. And one of the easiest ways the enemy keeps us silenced is to make sure we're doing well. Well, our bellies are full and our bills are paid for. Even more specifically, doing well enough to stay trapped in the rat race or meaningless business ventures and never being able to create real wealth, real freedom, being the head, not the tail, owning our time, our schedule, owning our freedom. And I'll be really honest with you. This made me feel overwhelmed and afraid for a minute. I wanted to freak out, but I couldn't, as I realized how big this really is, how big they are, the G. And then there were the whispers, the evil whispers of the enemy. Hey, Paul, you guys can't make a difference. Ha ha ha, there's nothing you can do about it. Nah, 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 nah. But then there was that still, small, sweet voice of God, that the one that always seems to catch me off guard at the perfect moment. And at that moment, I realized that, no, heck no. I realized that our God is an awesome God, period. He's a powerful God. He's a warrior God. He's a lion. And that's what I realized what was so powerful about the Christian Business Incubator is that when we're wealthy, it's truly damaging to the kingdom of darkness and his plans. And so many Christians try to fight back only to be sucked back into the system, into comfort, and stop pressing into more. And maybe they'll try things like climbing the corporate ladder, trying to build wealth with those that don't share our values, joining programs that lie about the results and provide very little support for their members, building a nonprofit without money to fund it because those who provide the funds are typically not aligned with our principles. So why would they fund a Christian business, right? It's a non-for-profit. Then some of us put our entire future into a manipulated stock market where the tail instead of the head. And we make this mistake of maybe trusting leadership at our jobs or our business ventures, even though they may not have our best interests at heart because they don't share our values, they don't share our principles. I believe it's hard to succeed when you're with people that don't follow the principles and laws of our Father's word. And in my experience, I believe I was able to succeed because I unplugged myself from the world system and plugged into the kingdom system. I realized that the greatest way that I could step up to the plate and fight the good fight is to be totally economically and financially free, to be independent of the world system. I'm talking about real freedom, the kind that can impact generations beyond our time here on earth, the kind that can fund God's work. Man, that fires me up. But the mistake that many of us make is that when we're doing well, we stop, we take the foot off the pedal. And that is wrong. And I'm encouraging you, don't do that. Keep the pedal down. There's no animal or plant in God's creation that stops production. The apple tree continues to produce apples. The bunnies continue to produce rabbits. Humans continue to make babies. Everything is designed for growth. And either the tomato is growing or it's dying. Be the growing tomato. When we can unplug from the world system in a 40-40 plan, we're working 50 hours a week, working for something that doesn't make us come alive, then we can move into the position to where we can do those things that God put on our hearts to do. And I promise you, my friend, when you're in that position, you wake up with a spring in your step, a smile on your face, a song in your heart, and a twinkle in your eye. And you are no longer working, you're in flow, and God is working through you. It is incredible. So just imagine if you could give away 50 or 30 or 90% of your income and still be fine. That's where the true power of the kingdom system lies. The world system is, hey, use people, love money. The kingdom system is opposite. Love people, use money to love them. Maybe you've never been hushed by a big player. Perhaps you're being kept quiet by just doing well in your career business. Myself and my members were exactly where you are today, but I want you to get serious about your wealth and stop thinking small. I want you to start thinking bigger. So click the button below to book your free discovery call. We'll give you a few more seconds. In the meantime, here's a couple people who were once in the shoes that you're in today.
And this morning I got my first high ticket enrollment.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah.
How awesome.
In the back.
And then I got my first enrollment and started building out my course. So I now have my course built and I have my first client who's been going through it and just getting really, really good results.
I'm a dental specialist. My course is geared around helping other dentists. I just made my first sale. The resources provided by CBI, I mean, I just, like you said, I just followed the course. The process works. I have no experience in business in general or an online business at that. And there's just a lot of little nuanced things that you really are going to need some help and guidance with. And if you're considering taking on this journey, you're definitely going to want a team like CBI helping you out.
If any of you are still on the fence about working with Paul, just take the leap. Have some faith. Really exceeded my expectations.
I'm so glad.
I love this program.
I'm just so happy that I chose to do this.
This program is really mind-blowing.
You have just found what you have been looking for.
So you got the Christian Entrepreneur Manifesto and watched the training, but didn't book a free discovery call yet. Here's exactly how it works. We work with Christian business owners or those in corporate careers with a specific expertise in the following big three niches. Number one, health. That could be chiropractic, fitness, or weight loss coaching, natural medicine, etc. Number two, wealth. Coaching in real estate, stock trading, taxes and finances, teaching people how to grow their wealth. And number three, relationships. This might be marriage counseling, divorce coaching, or relationship experts. Once we identify who you help and how you help them, our team of experts helps you put together your irresistible, no-brainer, high-ticket offer. This means almost immediately after we get started, you'll have a specific and customized phrasing that you can paste into your offers, literally sending a text with this irresistible offer pasted into it that is designed to bypass resistance and pre-sell your ideal prospects on getting your help. So by the time you tell them the amount to get started, they're already happily pulling out their wallets because they can see the value that you offer to help them improve their lives. This is your business, selling your service 100%. We just give you the systems that set you up for success and then provide ongoing support as you deploy them. So ask yourself, how badly do you want to do this? Is it just a pipe dream for you? How long do you want to keep trying little things you pick up from YouTube or getting burned by other programs and courses? When do you want to really go for it? My team and I will be happy to get on the phone with you and talk to you about your niche, what your situation is right now, and what our system would look like for you depending on where you want to take it. Say you want to get to 30K a month in the next 3 to 6 months. This call is for going over what it would look like to get there, laying out the next steps, and seeing if we would be a good fit to work together to get you there. All you have to do is click the link around this video, book your free discovery call on the next page, and we will see you there.